Hello and welcome back to another episode of Math with Marcus. Sorry it's been so long since the last time I made a video, but this one should be a good one. This is course 2 about compound probabilities and probability tables, and this is a check-in for those of you who, lucky, fortunate, or unfortunately enough, have Mr. Marcus as your teacher this year. So the first question, let me get a different colored pen. So the question was about a game. And this game, you spin this spinner here, and you flip a coin. And what's being asked is, well, what are the chances? What's the probability that you land in red? What's the probability that you land in blue? What's the probability of it being green? And the reason for that is that what we're really asking here is, what's the probability that you land in the green section here? And you flip and you get a head. So we're going to use a probability table to support our answer. So first things first, this thing is not split into equal parts, right? Like red is not 1/3 chance. It's not 1/3 of this, 1/3 of the spinner. It's nice if you've got something to be broken up into equal parts. So this little piece here, I want to know what that piece is that's green. I can tell that this is 1/2. That looks like 1/3, but I'm not sure. Well, we're going to find out in a minute. So if we go ahead and cut this up into equal parts, so I'm going to cut along the green line here. And then I'm going to say that, hey, if I bisect that blue section, we end up with 6 equal parts. So the probability of green is, probability of it being green, probability of green is 1/6. The probability of it being blue is probability of it being blue is 2/6 or 1/3, and the probability of it being red was 1/2. Right? Probability of red is 3/6 or 1/2. Good. I'm going to use the simplified probabilities. So now it wants to know, what are my chances of it landing in green and it being heads? So, okay, and it wants that with a probability table. So let's go ahead and make our table. And I'm going to draw a rectangle here. I'm going to draw a generic rectangle. And event 1 is the spinner. So the thing we're going to do first is spinner. And the next thing is we're going to flip a coin. I don't know why that's not writing. Let's see. Coin. The coin's pretty easy. Coin only has 2 outcomes. So for the event of flipping a coin, we've got, yikes. We only have 2 outcomes. We've got a head outcome, and we've got a tail outcome. And the probability of it being heads is 1/2, and the probability of it being tails is 1/2. But the spinner, though, is a little bit trickier because we've got red, and red is not equal probability as the other 3. As a matter of fact, if we wanted to draw this to scale, we would draw this red part. We would draw this red part as being half of the spinner. So if we really did want to do that, right, it'd be 3/6 or 1/2. So this would be the red part. And the red probability is 1/2 of this whole probability. This is 100% of the outcomes, right? We will get some of these colors, and we will get a head or a tail. The blue, if we wanted to draw it to scale, would be 2 of these parts. So blue would be 1, 2. So this would be blue, and blue would be 1/3 or 2/6, right? 1/3, and then red, and then green would be the last bit here, and this would be green. Now you don't need to actually break the rectangle up in according to its probability. it is just a nice visual to see how likely things are to occur. So let's draw our lines here. And you'll see that green is much less likely to get. All right, those areas are not equal. Those areas are not equal because it's less likely to get green than the other things. So here, what's the probability of getting spinning red and it being, so this is the probability of it being red and head, and that's equal to the area here. That's equal to the area. What area of the rectangle is this? Well, it's half of the rectangle going this way and half of the rectangle going this way. So for a total of 1/4, that really does look like a quarter here. That's 1/4 of the rectangle, a quarter, a quarter, and a quarter. So we have 1/2 for the chance of being red times the 1/2 chance of it being a head. And 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. What is the chance that it's a red head? A red and heads is 1/4. So let's go ahead and do it down here. What's the probability that it ends up being red and a tail? Well, the same thing, right? Half chance, half of the time it's going to land in the red side, half the time it's going to be a tail. So the probability that both of those things happen, well, it's 50-50, but another 50-50, so it's half of the time you're going to win half of the time. So that's a quarter. Okay, and that area is a quarter. That represents a quarter there. Now, what's the probability that it lands on blue? Probability that's a blue and head. Well, it looks like a W, so blue and head. So what is the probability that's blue? So 1/3 of the time it comes blue times the half. So it's half of the time you're going to win when you land on blue. So half the time you're going to win, which is 1/6 of the time both those things happen. All right, if we need both those things to happen, we end up multiplying these probabilities, right? What's the area? That's 1/3, and that's a half. So 1/3 of a half. And then down here, same thing, probability it's blue and tail. That's going to be 1/3. Probability of it's blue is 1/3 times the probability of it tail, so 1/2, which is 1/6. And then the probability that it's green and a head, so the chance it's green is 1/6, the chance it's head is a half. So what's half of 1/6? Half of 1/6, so probability it's green and head, which is what we're looking for, right? This is our answer. Probability is green as head is it's 1/6 times 1/2, which is 1/12. One time, so if we played this game 12 times, spun the spinner, flipped the coin, spun the spinner, flipped the coin, if we played it 12 times, we would expect this combo, green and head, to come up 1/6 of the time. All right, we're supporting it in this table here. So if we've got, and then the probability it's green and tails is 1/6 times 1/2, which is 1/12. Now, if you added all these probabilities together, you would get one whole, because you will for sure have one of these combinations. So you're going to end up in one of these squares. This is 1/12 of the probabilities, 1/12 here, that's 1/6, that's 1/6. These are each a quarter. So what's the probability that you land on green heads? It's a 1 in 12 chance that you end up in, let's highlight it. You have a 1/12 chance to land there. And there it is, supported with our probability table. All right, sorry for the long video. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next one.